What do you mean it looks different? I'm pretty sure this is the same place it's always been. After all, this is the Motley Broadcast. Hey everyone, as you may have noticed, and at least I hope you did, I am no longer where I was. I have moved back to the United States from the United Kingdom, and I actually just got off the plane like 5 hours ago, so it's been a really long day for me, but I have something really important I want to do today. If you've seen my latest, I think, video, it was about Google Stadia, and Google Stadia is super cool. Actually, sorry, Spooky Bake was my latest video. It's been a while. But anyway, Google Stadia. My Founders Edition is here. It was waiting for me when I got back to the States, and I figured you guys would want to see it. Quick recap. Founders Edition. It's early access. Stadia is not complete yet, but if you paid for the Founders Edition, it was $120. You get a controller, a Chromecast Ultra, Pro subscription for 3 months, and a Buddy Pass, and a unique icon next to your name, plus you get to choose it earlier than everyone else. Stadia comes out for free in 2020. For real. For free. 2020. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to repeat that, but I've said it once. I've said it a couple times. That's all I'm going to say it for this video. Let's get to unboxing the Stadia. Also, tune in to the end, and I'm going to go ahead and announce the winners of my Pokemon Sword and Shield giveaway. First prize gets their choice of the game. Second prize gets the other one that's left. So, as you can see, I have now set up my handy-dandy unboxing cam sort of deal. It works for now. Alright, it's actually a pretty hefty box here. Nice and slick. It says one place for all the ways we play, which I guess is because Stadia is across all platforms, so to speak. Got my super duper unpacking knife here, and let's go ahead and just cut right into that plastic. It'd be horribly disappointing if I cut into my brand new controller here. Oh, Founders Edition, because gotta do it early, you know. The first thing we have is our special limited edition Midnight Blue controller. Alright. Let's go. This is quite a bit heavier than I expected. It's actually got some real heft to it. Alright. Some good clicking from our buttons here. Triggers feel nice. Buttons are like they click well. They're a little flatter than I'm used to on top though. So that's actually kind of interesting. D-pad clicks well. The controller is big. Like it's probably about, my thumbs rest naturally here, and the joysticks feel good. I can press them well, but if you had smaller hands, the controller might actually be a bit much. Can reach the screenshot and share to Stadia buttons easily. So select home menu button. We got audio jack right here, standard 3.5. Charging, USB-C, which I love because that means I can charge it with my pre-existing Switch controllers. Charging cable, so that's nice. Okay. I like the color, actually. I wasn't sure how I'd feel because I'm not a huge fan of blue controllers, but it actually looks black, and I think even on camera it probably appears more black than anything else, which I guess midnight blue, that makes sense. Okay, so that's the controller out of the way. Let's see what we got here next. Charging cable. That's a standard No, actually, I'd say that's probably longer than normal, just in case you need to charge while you play. Of course, I never make the mistake of having an uncharged controller. What kind of amateur do you take me for? I've got a pool tab here. Special little letter here. The promise of creating one place for all the ways we play is a long-held dream. Today, we're proud to see that dream becoming a reality. Community of players is the core of Stadia. Thank you for being the first to gather around. Well, that's very nice of them. And I guess this is just our get started, how to pair information. Obviously, like, I can probably figure it out. Maybe. But okay, let's move on to the next part here, which is the Chromecast Ultra. I have never had a Chromecast, but I did just recently get a Google Home Mini. So not only will I have Stadia, but I'll have that too. Okay, it looks like an ordinary Chromecast, I'd assume. Oh, it's magnetic. That's weird. Just clips right on there. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's so like you plug it into your HDMI and then you just click it right there and it sticks on the back of your TV. Oh, I'm excited to try that out. Charging port here. I did know that. With, oh man, that's a heck of a charging cable. Yeah, it's got the Ethernet port right here. For those of you who are fancy enough to have Ethernet right next to your TV. I personally do not. Okay, I think that's probably all there is. Maybe I'll have another start guide in here. I'm gonna check. Doesn't seem like it though. I'll just fully pull at this box, give all its secrets up to me. Alright, now that looks like that's it. Excellent. Well, I've got all my stuff here. Came relatively quickly, actually. I know a lot of people were complaining about not getting their stuff on time, but my stuff's on time. It's not damaged or anything, which, you know, that always is a risk when you mail things, but I'm glad it's not. Controller, again, just want to reiterate, this feels hefty and nice. It's good quality. It's not a short-change controller here, so I don't know if anyone was worried about just getting some sort of cheap controller, but this is definitely high quality. Actually, let me see. I have my Pro controller here for comparison. Let's see. Size-wise, the Stadia controller is a bit longer. It's definitely heavier, but this is actually thicker up top. The Pro controller is. So that's interesting. I think overall the Pro controller is just a little bit smaller with bigger buttons, whereas the Stadia is bigger, a little heavier, smaller buttons, control sticks. Now my Xbox One controller here, this is actually a wired one, so I don't know, the wireless ones might be heavier. I do think I like the triggers here better though, compared to the, not that there's anything wrong with this kind of trigger. As you can see here, it's like exposed right there. I just think it's a little more satisfying to have that thick controller that just sort of clunks down in. I don't know, that's a personal preference of mine. I think that the buttons here though, with how close they are to the stick, feel a little more cramped. Yeah, so I do like the spacing of the controller. I like that it's a little bit bigger. But if you have smaller hands, maybe that's going to be a problem for you. But it's okay because all other controllers are going to work with Stadia anyway. Alright, I think that'll wrap it up here for the unboxing portion. So I'll move on to announcing the winners of the drawing. Alright, so moment of truth has finally come. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the results of my drawing for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield giveaway. So I know I said I'd ship them to you, and I'm not saying I'm not. That is still totally on the table. But I realized that maybe not everyone wants a physical copy, and
maybe one of the winners will prefer to get a digital copy. So I just wanted to say that I'm totally open to that. When I direct message you, I'll ask if you either want the physical copy or the digital copy, and you get to choose which one you'd rather have. Makes no difference to me. I just want you to enjoy your game. So without further ado, the two winners are in first place, Empty Space Girl. That's her handle on Twitter, which is what I'll be using to contact her later and ask for the details. So congratulations. Your other username is Liv, so congratulations, Liv. Happy for you. Just let me know which choice you want, and I'll get that to you as soon as possible, and I hope you have a blast playing it. And then the second place winner here, who gets whichever copy isn't chosen by Liv, is Lucario Designs. And I don't have another name for that. It's just Lucario, but congratulations. I hope you enjoy your copy when it comes to you. I'll DM you after I've contacted my first place winner, and you'll get a chance to have that. You actually probably will hear from me before this video is posted. So congratulations. I hope you guys enjoy, and that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoy the content I make. I enjoy making it for you guys. Leave me some stuff in the comments to do. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you all have an amazing night.